the upper hand. Not by like a landslide. It definitely could go either way. But I would say it's a very, very close matchup either way, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, I think ADP is favored. It's 100% winnable for Rapid Strike. When I say favored, it's like 55, 45. Like it's very, very, very close. But I think ADP just look. You have to play Dedennes, and when you play a Dedenne against ADP, you probably lose the game.
Yeah. But on the same note, if ADP likes to play Dedennes a lot too, so with the Rapid Strike, if you can set up your damage right, you can easily take 4 prizes in one turn.
And ADP has the dream turn 1 attach pass. Obviously, you want to Intrepid Sword, but that's totally fine from the ADP standpoint, especially the water energy. When they don't play hammers, beautiful. Yeah. There is a Scissor V in this deck.
Oh,
what
wow.
the heck?
This is a janky one. This is awesome. But yeah, to go back to the water attach pass, when it's an open deck list like this, and you know your opponent does not have hammers, it's the play to make. If you're playing in a matchup that potentially has hammers, or you know for sure they have hammers, that is the wrong play to make, and you never want to put that out there because hammers could put that on the bench, and now you're a little bit more behind. So if you had a chance, maybe metal's the way to go. But in this matchup, it's fine.
So let's go through this ADP list very quickly because this is not what I was expecting. 4 Zacians, 3 ADPs. Sure, that's fine. 2 Zamazentas, a Scizor. No Dedennes, no Crobats.
And it's top 4. What's the spice? What's the spice that made this right?
They play the tag call engine with 1 Cynthia Caitlin, 1 Malolana, 1 Guzma, 3 Metal Saucers, 1 Vitality.
Thank you so much for the follow, Pokemon Gaming, or Pokemon Gaming. I can't speak.
4 Marnies for research. This is so unconventional. I'm super curious. I'm excited to watch this game play out. This is
for sure.
What I was expecting at all.
Not a standard ADP. And thank you so much, Logo, for the follow. Appreciate it so much.
But they don't play a single Dedenne or Crobat, which sounds bad. But the benefit is, in this matchup specifically, those are just easy prizes. So this could actually be hard for Cole, like fairly hard.
Thank you, Young, for the follow. So thank you so much for the support you guys are giving.
We're almost at the follower goal.
We're almost at the follower goal. The last few days, we've been growing pretty quickly. It's exciting for me starting this podcast and Twitch/YouTube kind of thing, and seeing it grow from where we were to where we are now. And I appreciate it more than anybody can know, for sure.
All right, so now that I'm done worrying about they have Zamazenta. Wait.
This is a strange ADP, but
I forgot that Cole has no way to get through the Zamazenta. I mean, he does, but like not good ones.
Yeah, that might be horrible for
Interesting.
Yeah,
so
but
there's the Gale Thrust.
So the one weakness to Urshifu, as far as just the card on its own, the Urshifu Rapid Strike, is the V version is actually kind of horrible.
I mean,
it doesn't really have a lot of utility, in my opinion, at least.
Better than Eternatus V.
I mean, Power Excel is good, and a lot of good Eternatus players do prefer to go second for that move specifically. So, and getting that Zamazenta powered up isn't good.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, you just kind of hope they don't have boss next turn. You also have no way to take this KO.
So the thing is, even if it goes perfect here and he knocks out the Zacian, or I'm sorry, the ADP, we got Zacian or Zamazenta just chilling, never need to put another Pokemon down.
Yes, and then you have to sit there and 2-shot it, which you can with the V. Because then you go hit for 150, they go hit you, take off your energy, you attach, knockout.
But the problem
it's
is,
not
so it's what is it? 3 energies to do that though.
Yes.
So he does have one ready to go. If he can get a second one, maybe that's the play for sure.
This one has to carry him the entire game because they're going to knock out. Remember, they take extra prizes.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no reason to have a second one on the bench.
Looking forward to catching more of my streams. Yeah, thank you. You're always welcome to come on and hang out. I consider myself an maybe slightly above average player, so come and watch me misplay. But definitely setting up the bench to have both those Vs ready to go to potentially deal with him like we were talking about.
That's what, after I said that, I realized you need another V to get the V max down so you can deal with the Zacian if they bring that out. So yeah, very important to get down the second V there. Not to deal with the Zamazenta. I think one can do that, but to get down to have something to take out a Zacian, which is terrifying.
So Pokemon Gaming says she knew she was going to get busted once the Phoebe was down in the first round. Yeah, that was unfortunate. I don't think you misplayed that game anything crazy. We thought you were ahead the whole time, especially that early thing, the early game. So I think you played it well. Just unfortunate that that Phoebe did come out when it did. But thank you for coming on and playing in the tournament. Hopefully you had fun.
I'm really confused how Cole wins this game. This is just like scary Luke metal now.
Do you boss up the Zamazenta that's on the bench?
I think that's your only thing, and hope they can't move it for a turn to give you a chance to hopefully top deck into a way to power up the one on the bench.
It's just scary.
There's only one Rapid Strike energy left in deck, unfortunately. The other two are prized.
So does get the retreat and will take the energy away. So they're in a world of hurt.
Oh, and the double saucer. Oh no. This is so bad for Cole.
Not looking good.
This is not the way this matchup typically goes.
No. Does have the balloon. You can't afford to lose any more prizes now. So I don't know if the energy to that specific Urshifu is the way to go.
Yeah, unfortunately now you have to find a net too to.
Yeah, I think they're scooping.
Cole acknowledges that. Yeah, because they can just KO the Drachi for game. They can KO the current one in the active for game, and you can't wall with the other one because then it gets 2-shot for game.
Yeah. So this is not a typical ADP the way they typically want to go, like we were talking about countless times already in earlier in the stream.
Yeah, I'm super curious if they can set up again. That game was perfect for them. But like, I feel like you can't do that every game, can you?
Mm-mm.
So the other good thing about going first in this specific one is there's only 2 energy switch in the ADP list. So the odds of them getting the tournament altered creation are like, let's just say 0%. Like it's incredibly low. There's no Dedenne. There's 2 E switch.
Yeah.
It seems pretty unlikely.
Let's get the Zacian out there. So you will be seeing an Intrepid Sword this time around.
Yes, debating between, you got plenty of PComs in hand to grab whatever you want. I guess the switch is debatable, but you kind of want to hit for 150 on whatever you have to next turn. Yeah, the Tina, there is one Aurora energy in the ADP list, but they're probably not going to use it.
You're probably right. So I think they had the best turn they could have probably had going first here. So if they do, since actually in this specific matchup, the way that the decks are formatted, having the Zacian, maybe not the way they want to go, because they might want to still try to wall off with the Zamazenta. So there's 5 prizes on the table right now on the ADP side. And so if they find a way to set up their board state where they can deal with the Zamazenta on a 2-shot without getting punished with the other 2 Pokemon, that's more reasonable of a chance than what happened last game with having 2 Zamazentas there, potentially walling the way they did.
All right. Pretty good start here. Or pretty good turn 2, I guess. It's not a start. And Yeah, like everything you said was just, it's so important right now. You can deal with one Zamazenta. You can't deal with two Zamazentas as Urshifu with no Phoebe.
Yeah. Now, do you think
Debating?
that Cole will end up starting to play some Phoebes in the Urshifu? It's always the debate. Is Phoebe necessary in most decks?
I assume not. I feel like Cole would be the type of person who he does pretty well in online events pretty consistently. Just acknowledges like, you know what, I'm going to take an auto loss, and that's a good way to go about this. Like, it sucks when you hit them in top cut,
Mm-hmm.
but normally it's like, you know what, it's fine.
Not putting damage down this turn definitely hurts.
It does.
And yeah, thank you, Pokemon, for stopping by. And yeah, we'll have all these games up on YouTube. We'll be posting them throughout the week, so look forward to that.
Yeah, 150 there would have been such a big deal on that Zacian.
Yeah.
Or a boss hit on the thing so they can't ultimate ray. What's that thing called? ADP.
ADP.
The thing that we always see all the time.
The thing that we all want to rotate.
Soon. So likely to see an altered creation. We could see a bench of a Zamazenta. Yeah, if they've got it, but there's no reason not to.
Yeah.
They haven't played a supporter. Didn't need any support Pokemon. They got it like that.
So they do have the setup as far as getting a second guy. The problem is, yeah, they have to get rid of those bosses. They must attack this turn.
Oh, yeah. And thankfully, they do get the attack. It's going to be able to hit for 150. Unfortunately, we could just see a boss ultimate ray on that Crobat, which would feel very, very bad.
Yeah, at this point, it's more of a standard ADP going for boss win.
Or that also hurts.
Especially in this matchup, because Rapid Strike doesn't have a way to like deal massive amount of damage. I think he just scoops. Oh,
I can't say I blame Cole at all.
Great run getting into top 4. Nothing to snuff at for sure. But
if we jump over to table 4,
jump into table 4 now,
can watch the other game, which hopefully is going a little better. We'll see. Mad Party versus Urshifu. All right. And Urshifu's up 1-0.
Not going up. I'm not sure what's going on. I can see that there still is a Mad Party playing here when I'm looking at on Discord. Not sure.
They are. That's strange. It's definitely.
They are live.
Yes, I can see. So I don't know. Maybe try like stop watching and then start watching again.
Yeah. Let me just leave. I'll hang up on this one. Not sure what's going on here. Maybe I will get out and try just go to a different table.
Hopefully, because it looks like a pretty solid game so far. Urshifu being up 4 prizes to 6 prizes.
Yeah.
Currently, they're using their Mew as well to take out baby teapots.
Yeah, and in that matchup, it is the Mew is valuable for an attack, easy one prize attacker.
And something we didn't see against Colton, the Mad Partier is missing, like an attack.
Yeah.
I was not aware that they could actually do that after watching those games.
Yeah, with level ball and all those supporters, it just makes it go so much faster. So unfortunately, we're still unable to pull this game up. We'll see. I don't know what it is as far as. Let me go and see what has happened and who has won. If there is anybody that's won. Oh, there it is.
Sweet.
It did pop up.
So the Mad Partier had just T-braked into a Twin Energy. Now the question is, do they have the KO on the Drachi? Do they want to go for the KO on the Urshifu? Probably don't want to KO the Mew. You don't really care about that.
So this is game 2, and Urshifu did win game 1.
Oh, they choose to KO that Mew. Interesting play. I wonder why they chose that instead of going for the boss on Jirachi.
Let's go ahead and see this deck list. So this is going to be whoever wins this is going to be playing against that ADP, that unique ADP list. We'll say that. Let's go ahead and so Mad Party, pretty straightforward matchup. Let's go ahead and see what's in this one. Do they have the BB?
They just dropped a Blizzard Town?
What? Oh my.
Wait. Oh my gosh, they play a one of Blizzard Town.
Wait, who dropped it? Who dropped that?
The Urshifu player. Oh my goodness. And there's the scoop. Yeah, there's literally nothing they can do. There's two. Oh my goodness.
What?
There were 2 damage on both of the Poltegeist. Oh my goodness.
I mean, we just saw the end of that, but wow.
I did not see that coming.
No, no, that was a unique play for sure. Never seen that actually, to be honest with you. But looking into the future here, so we're going into finals. It's going to be another.
Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and take a look at another one of our videos here. Also, if you haven't done so yet, hit subscribe. It goes a long way in helping us grow. Remember, we release a podcast episode once a week on all the major platforms. We also stream every Friday on Twitch and make a Whimsey Watch monthly report.